Looks like we quit.
Hello. Back at it again. And again, we start in front of a Family Mart. Pretty exciting, pretty exciting. So the Typhoon wasn't really that exciting.
It was actually very disappointing. I'm very disappointed.
Wasn't a very big Typhoon.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
I feel like I don't know, this Typhoon was really bad. It was just...
Hi, Sean. Hi, CW.
Hi.
Kathy, Mary. Morning.
Oh, no, we kind of wanted it to be bigger.
Yeah, we like big.
We're kind of... All my friends, I woke up this morning to a bunch of texts of people being like, man, that was a weak Typhoon.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to go to work.
Oh, really?
Everyone's so disappointed. They were like, I wanted a day off.
Mm.
Hi from Georgia. Aloha, Sai.
This is cheese sauce taco meat. Onigiri. So quiet here.
I know. It wasn't too strong. But we decided we're gonna take you guys out on a drive since we're in recovery. Just gonna drive around the island. It really wasn't bad. Last week's Typhoon was a lot stronger. The Typhoon was originally a super Typhoon, but then it downgraded itself. So, I guess it couldn't take the pressures of life. Demoted itself.
I think it was a big typhoon, but it just didn't hit us. Last week wasn't really a big typhoon either, but this one was weaker.
I'm eating this thing called Super Black Melon Bread. I don't know if those of you guys who lived on the island know melon bread, but this one is melon bread is like bread that's it looks like a melon. It doesn't have any melon in it. It just looks shaped like kind of like half a melon, and it's got cream in it, kind of like a margarine sugar cream. And this one is called Super Black Melon.
Oh, look, it's Joe from Saturday.
Oh no, Joe! Joe, we can tell you the weather report and the traffic report, but it won't even matter because you're not even here anymore. I'm glad you made it safely, though. We are in Udoma City.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we're about to drive. We're gonna go see what's up with the world.
Just finishing eating.
We were originally planning on just doing this from the house, but then we went into recovery, so I was like, it would be kind of silly not to go for a drive when there's not even a typhoon, so that's what we're doing.
A couple hours ago, there was still some strong gusts of wind, but what am I trying to say? Station in Hanson in the 90s. That's crazy. okay.
You need my phone? Read comments?
Mm-hmm. I can only read your comments one at a time on my phone, sideways. I'd show you what we're looking at, but it's a bush. There's a oaky bush.
Look at the bush. Doing its bushly thing.
It's a bush. There's an oaky bush.
Sure. Look at the bush.
Okay. Hopefully the next one hits us directly. I was hoping my neighbor's trampoline would fly away. That'd be good. All right. So, can read your comments now.
I got my champincha, my Okinawan jasmine tea.
And I got roasted green tea.
All right, let's go. Let's go for a little drive.
Mm-hmm.
You want to flip it?
Oh, yeah, now that we're driving.
I don't know where we're going.
Let's see. Yeah, Typhoon wasn't anything.
Very disappointing.
Weak sauce.
It's on its way to mainland in Korea.
Yeah, I think it's gonna hit southern Japan though pretty hard.
Yeah, you know, I love typhoons, and probably only because Okinawa tends to be very like strong against typhoons. But anytime it leaves Okinawa, I do feel bad, and I do worry about the rest of the places because usually they get destroyed by them.
Oh, people in Naga were saying the winds were strong up there.
I can see that. Last week's typhoon, the southern island got hit more. It's just missing the central one.
Oh yeah. People still want us to go to Sam's by the Sea.
Oh yeah. We have to plan for that because I already just got food. Next time we do this, we should do it without.
Okay, I pulled the tab. Ah. Ah. No, this is my part.
Maybe we can go next week to Sam's by the Sea. Now that we're making money, we can afford to go to some restaurants.
Oh,
Now that we have a job.
here we go, trying to reconnect.
Our internet might be spotty, just because we have rain and wind still, but as you can see, it just looks like any other rainy day. Nothing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I was on a...
Food is part of the show already.
I don't know, everyone always talks about Sam's by the Sea like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I'm really curious now because I've never had it. My dad never really wanted to go to Sam's by the Sea. He always preferred Four Seasons. So anytime we went out to that kind of meal, he just took us to Four Seasons instead. So I never got the little shark mug.
Food? It's a place where they like cook in front of you, right?
I think it's a teppanyaki place, isn't it?
Isn't there a lot of those here?
Yeah. Four Seasons is one of them.
Hmm. San mo miteimasu. So, Well, it's been there for years. A lot of us know the Paynes who owned it. Was that their name, or were they just...
Do they have a... Are they don't own it anymore?
Our mouths are full, sorry.
Yeah, we're trying to stuff our face while we talk. I have Britney Spears song stuck in my head on a loop. It's not even the whole song, it's just this one part where I'm just like, oops, I did it again. And that's the only part that's like going through my head. I'm like, I know the rest of the song, sing it. Why are you stuck on it? It's not, it's like a freaking record on repeat.
Huh.
I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby. I know the rest of the song, but it's just constantly just like on repeat. Oops, I did it again.
So the Paynes still own it. If anyone knows, we're right next to the Don Quixote in Owase, right?
No, this is Kushikawa or Toyohara.
Toyohara?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. It's an ambulance. Going to the Byoing.
That's how Matt remembered how to say ambulance, wasn't it? Or was it? Yeah, I think it was you. Right? You're like byoing, byoing, byoing.
That's how Chris remembered.
Oh, where is my Chris?
Hmm?
Where is my man? Chris.
Oh, yeah. Those dirty spots, you're trying to scrub them out, still come up. Spots in the windshield. I don't see spots. I'm good. Is the golf course still in Owase?
No.
Oh.
Oh wait. No. No, they got rid of that to build the Rycom mall.
Oh, is that what it was? I feel like we need some slight background music or something.
We can connect our epidemic sound.
You have it connected to Facebook already? I actually have my second account is not connected to any Facebook.
I don't have it connected to Facebook.
Oh, okay. I have my current account connected to Muteki Matt because I've been streaming, but I have two accounts, so.
Maybe you can connect it real quick.
Right now. So we can play music. On here. I don't even know my login or anything. It might have me confirm my email and stuff.
Yeah. Maybe.
Well, you're signed in. Okay, so this one would be...
I know. I just saw that they lifted the restrictions for military people, so now everyone can go into stores and eat in restaurants.
Oh, really?
Yep. And Joe just left.
Is it, Oh, I'm in. That was fast. Account?
When I saw that this morning, I thought about you, Joe. I was like, dang. If we could have waited like 1 or 2 more weeks before you had to leave.
Oh no, this is... Never mind, this is the wrong account.
So I figured we'll just go for a drive. Just hang out, like we always do.
Okay, logged logged into that one. Licenses. Put up subscriptions. Okay, add Facebook. Oh, I don't even think I know my Facebook login, to be honest.
So if you ever get kicked off of Facebook, you're never going to be able to get back in. Oh wait, people are asking questions.
I'm sorry.
Sorry guys, I'm driving and I can't read your comments. And
No, that's stupid. Okay, I can't do it. This is not the time to do it.
Somebody was talking about Jake allegedly.
Okay, let me go back to your comments here. Kid Zakimi Muteki Matt on YouTube. Big Mall. No, I'm really behind, I think. Oh, no, I'm not. No one said anything about Jake.
I just saw it.
I don't see it.
It was on there.
Oh. Yeah, I don't see any of this. Oh, have you both thought of ever doing something live with Jake?
We have. The only issue is Jake lives in Naha and we live in Uduma City, and it's really hard to coordinate anything.
He doesn't live in Naha anymore.
Yeah, he does. So it's just kind of hard to coordinate stuff with him, but we would love to. I haven't even met Jake in person. Him and I text every single day, but we haven't met in person. We're becoming fast text friends. But he's like one of the only YouTubers that I know of on the island
That actually, like, does it consistently?
There's
like us?
Well, I guess there's marking in Japan. And then I know Oki Life does stuff, but I don't know if they
Yeah,
do
there's
YouTube.
some other YouTubers here, but I don't want to toot our horns or anything, but none of them are as consistent as, definitely not as consistent as Kit with every day. But even me every other day, I don't think.
Well, Jake does do once a week, but he doesn't really cover Japan or Okinawa. He does true crime series.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, he's in Okinawa, but his channel has nothing to do with Okinawa or Japan. Sometimes Japan, I guess.
Him and I are planning on collaborating on my second channel. I've already done my part. He might be doing his part. So
I saw both of you, Matt and Kit's name, mentioned on another Okinawa site that I like to watch. Oh, cool. Janet, which site was that? We're like... Sorry if our mood is sort of low. I think, Kit's getting to me. She's so disappointed that the typhoon was so just pretty much like a normal windy day.
no, I'm fine now. I'm just more like just tired because I got to bed at like 7 o'clock. So
Kathy listened to Miss Radio today.
oh, thank you. I wonder who she is.
That's a mystery
that's
girl.
That's a mystery person.
Is that video released today?
Yeah, it got released this morning.
Oh, cool.
It was Jake's story, so.
Oh, cool.
Yep, I'm excited.
Okay, that's fine, Janet.
There's definitely debris. Like, it got strong on this side.
Yeah, we're right by the ocean now. Hey, Matt and Kit, are you guys expecting more typhoons this week? I missed most of your video tonight. Gotta watch.
I don't think so. I think, well, there isn't one that I see.
We had 2 weekend to weekend,
Oh,
but I don't know, neither one was that big. The first one was actually bigger, and this one was supposed to be bigger, right?
yeah.
I barely even, there were a couple times a big gust of wind hit, but for the most part, I don't know, the other one was way more consistent and stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't really that crazy.
So right now we're going towards Ike.
Kind of wanted to see what the...
Hinza. This is the Hinza Bridge. Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Well, this is the Ayahashi Bridge.
Ayahashi Bridge. It looks good on the video.
Looks very smooth.
Yeah. Very nice. 52 people watching Okinawa, what it looks like now after the typhoon.
There's a lot of leaves on the ground.
Yeah. So I think, northern Japan is supposed to get hit pretty hard.
You mean
directly. Southern, yeah, not northern. That'd be something, huh?
I think it's rare that northern Japan ever gets affected.
No, I don't see how they would.
No. Typhoon has to travel a huge landmass for it to... So I just kind of wanted to see what the ocean looked like.
I'll keep you guys there, actually. Joe, well, my inner clock is whacked. I didn't sleep much these last 2 days. Yeah. Well, it's the middle of the day here in Okinawa. So, if you're on Okinawa time, Joe, you'll be up for a while.
Are you guys on a military hotel?
Hey, Paul. Welcome to After Typhoon Okinawa. Oh, John Showline is the one that posted your names.
Oh, John.
Yeah.
John's cool. He's a bro. Super nice guy.
Yeah, we have met John. We went on he walks around all over Okinawa every day and takes pictures. And we walked with him one day for 3 or 4 hours just talking. He's a really cool guy. Yeah. We actually filmed a documentary that we need to finish and edit together. Because he posts so much, we thought it'd be a good idea to do a documentary on him. And we still plan on doing that.
I have all the footage, I just haven't had the time to sit and edit it.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is because we're planning on doing it documentary style, it's just daunting. Because when we do our videos, our YouTube videos, they're 10, 15 minutes and they're not really super heavily edited or anything. We're releasing them constantly, so we get them done that day, right? Spend 4 or 5 hours on the computer, get them done. But John's is not going to be a one-day thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to do a little bit at a time. Will you take a trip to any of the other islands for a live?
Yes.
Yeah, which ones?
I like to go to Nipple Island.
Nipple Island? It's not Nipple Island, but it looks like a nipple. It's lay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Ie Island. I would also like to go down towards like Kerema Islands, the islands that have like really blue oceans and stuff.
Glad you guys are safe. Love sightseeing with you too. Oh, thanks, Sharon.
Thanks.
Joe, yeah, you're gonna be up.
There's the ocean.
Okay, it's an apartment all base. I'll see. Oh. Send you pics, do a video walkthrough. Joe says. Send you pics, do a video walkthrough. He posts so many pictures that show Okinawa life. Yeah. Yeah, John. It's really cool. You get to see a lot from him. He posts on our group a lot too.
Yeah, John's honestly carrying that group.
Yeah, our Live in Okinawa group. This is the page you guys are on, but we have a group too. And John's always posting in there.
John's a good guy. He's a really good guy. Nothing but awesome things to say.
Hi, Sai, Jimmy.
Yeah. See, normally this bridge,
Kerama Islands.
Yeah, the Kerama Islands. That's another place I'd like to go.
China Sea.
In fact, I'm probably going to talk to Oki Life and see, because they go out there a lot, and see if they have any, like, if they know anybody who could charter charter a boat for us.
We're actually on the Pacific side, not the East China Sea side. This is the part that got hit the hardest on this typhoon. Yeah, it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's EK over there.
Yeah, EK's up front. Hamahiga's on the right.
Oh yeah, Hamahiga.
Normally during typhoons, if it's bad enough, they'll close this entire bridge and you can't get on it because the waves will crash over the roads. If it's bad enough.
Kuya's watching.
Kuya.
There he is.
There's my man. Kuya.
Typhoon. Chris, it was nothing. You didn't even lose power this time, did you? Fishing to look around. Miyazato with Kid Zakimi. And the camera shy Matt Ikawazi captured in my last frame. Out finishing a look around. Miyazato with Kid Zakimi. I'm not camera shy.
Oh, there's a bike that's tipped over.
Man.
I wonder who lost it.
There was a bicycle tipped over. This typhoon's destruction is real. Actually, a lot of these are broken though.
You might want to do like a side shot.
Alright, let's show you guys this. Let me roll down the window. There is what the ocean has looked like. It's extremely cheap to fly to Okinawa now. Hopefully we get another typhoon this week. I agree, Kara. Kara? Let's eat Ray. Commas save lives. Man, the water looks so nice though. That blue color is amazing.
Even after a storm?
Yeah, it looks great.
I'm gonna pull
It's
up.
like, it's not like clear like you can see through it now. It looks a little more milky, I guess, but it's still like a light blue.
I'm going to pull over real quick.
You gonna go to the beach?
Yeah,
I'll just put on my top fan badge, feels official. Congratulations, Kuya.
good.
You have joined the ranks.
The high ranks of the Live and Oki crew.
Ooh, you guys are getting like the front row seat now. I don't have you mounted. Getting the bouncy ride. Window down, breathing in the ocean. So there's a beach over here. We'll check it out. Is there food in this club? The Top Fans Club? There's a badge with a diamond on it.
You receive our extra love.
I don't control these badges.
Wow, look at all those.
Ah, the parking lot is closed though. We can park along the side.
Probably because they know that people would probably go surfing, so they're trying to deter people. Like, this is not the time,
Oh,
everyone.
they're like construction now.
How do I get out of here?
Yeah, these construction things weren't here before. Were they? Oh, were they building it up for the Typhoon? I think they might have been.
You can still hear the Typhoon wind.
I have beef lays and ranch dip. Oh. It's 110 in Laguna Beach. Wow.
Oh yeah, my friend.
Never got used to the geckos that lived in our house. They chirped. Oh yeah.
My friend it lives in LA, and she's like, it's 115 degrees today.
Oh jeez.
She's like, that's why I don't live in California anymore.
So that's an ocean view-ish. Yeah, you wanna go outside?
Yeah, I'm gonna set this up real quick.
All right. It's still a little on the windy side, as you guys can probably tell. But, oh boy. Much windier by the ocean. Still a little bit of typhoon winds, I guess. Love the hearts and the carrying emojis. That's cool. Whoever's doing that. It doesn't show me who's doing it. Huh. I think I could look after and see who has done it. But during it just shows me the emoji. Don't fly away. Okuma. Yes, it is a bit windy, and there are some waves here. Yeah, definitely choppy water. Okinawa's right here is typically pretty calm, so jump in, see how far the wind blows you. Yeah, I'm still here. You can see my hair. So you can tell the wind's blowing. I need a haircut. Which direction is it? We just see. It's obviously coming over here. He was talking to himself. I'm reading your guys' comments. You were talking, but the wind was being rude. Oh, I see. Oh boy, now it's raining. Oh, you can probably see the rain. All of a sudden, it's like raining a lot. It was completely dry. I'm going back. Look at this. You can totally see the rain. Oh man, that's so pretty though. Look at like the misty mountains and these construction machines. Still fun though. There's Kit. Now there's water all over my phone. Looks like hail on the camera. Hey, there's some water now. There's water. It's coming from there. Are you vlogging?
Yeah.
People are gonna get a sneak behind the scenes preview of your vlog. Do you ever go out looking for beautiful shells? I belonged to the shell club when we were there. Good times. To look after a typhoon. Yeah, there probably is a lot of nice shells right now. Okay. Definitely, let's roll this up. Oh, that leaf wanted to come right in, but I closed the window just in time. It is really pretty. Yeah, there's the Habu warning sign. Yeah, those Habu warnings are all over the place. But let me tell you, the signs are way more frequent than the Habus.
My hair looks like Harry's hair from Dumb and Dumber, and yours kind of looks like Lloyd's.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Here you go.
Oh, okay. You were talking, but the wind was being rude. I remember the howling winds during the Okinawa typhoons. Yes. It's pretty cool to hear, actually. It's like just all over you. When you're,
Freaking birds. There's like an entire space not in front of my car, birds. I don't want to run you over. Please move.
Oh, I'm wearing the same shirt as I was last. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, you are. You always wear that one, right? I should have wore this. That.
I don't wear it on purpose. I just pulled it out of the stack of clothes. It might be because I don't have a lot of clothes to choose from, so I just end up wearing a lot of the same clothes over and over again.
Oh man, the camera's super sideways.
Huh?
I think the camera's really sideways. Okay. No cars running today.
Yeah, not a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of cars on this island ever anyway. Unless it's like the weekend.
Weekend and sunny.
Which I guess it is the weekend.
I could have taken Hito out for a hammock day.
Definitely not sunny though.
There's plenty of spots open.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Excuse me.
Not gonna drive around Typhoon Recovery making a video because sofa status can get in trouble. I see. Are you both working Monday? No, we don't work Mondays.
No, we're off Saturday through Monday.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we're off. Bless you,
Thank
Pat and Kathy.
you. Thank you.
Oh, it looks really nice though. Man, those waves are crashing over there, huh? Or is that a boat? No. I don't know what that is. Waves crashing, I guess. In the middle of the water.
Yeah, that's crashing. That's where the
A little landmass or something.
yeah, it's the reef barrier. I'm actually headed to Rycom if that's okay.
Are you going to Rycom?
Yeah, I need to pick something up.
Cool! We haven't been to Rycom in a long time.
Let's do it.
Man, everyone should be super excited. We're going to the mall. The new big mall. This live video has taken a turn. From Typhoon Recovery to
Kids' chores.
shopping at a mall.
Oh, there's no like lights.
Oh.
Got knocked out, maybe. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the light's not on. Yeah, I think the power went out here. Interesting. Just go, I guess.
I really want Matt to experience a power outage. Like a typhoon-induced power outage. Because that's when you know you've experienced a typhoon.
Doing anything for the American holiday? To be honest, I'm not sure what holiday it is, but I know there is one. What's the holiday? Monday.
It's like Labor Day or something.
I just know that there are people that are off of work.
I think it's Labor Day because that was the holiday a week before Dad died, and it's September.
Oh.
So I think it's Labor Day because we went to go visit him on Labor Day weekend, I think.
Such a beautiful island. Wish to go back and visit. Yes, Janet.
Hello.
It is a beautiful island. Labor Day. It is Labor Day. Love the doom and gloom. Me too.
I agree. A lot of people think we're crazy. I know, like, I was saying on the Facebook forum, there was a girl that posted, and she said that she had a lot of moms that were so concerned about her sons and daughters in Okinawa during the typhoon, and she was trying to convince them that it'll be okay because Okinawa can withstand very strong typhoons. But everyone was scared because when you think typhoons, you think like hurricanes that completely destroy eastern parts of the United States.
Yeah, you think like Florida.
Yeah, you think Florida,
what is
like
it?
all those areas.
Katrina.
Yeah,
That was a typhoon, right?
that was a hurricane.
Well, yeah, same.
But it's like, you know, it's usually not like that though. It's usually very.
Chris said
even strong typhoon.
his dad just called and he's getting tons of wind.
Oh yeah, because his dad's in that area.
Patoka. Is that where your dad's at?
Patoka police car.
Oh. Did you turn that back on?
Yes, because I am hot.
Okay. Well, you got it.
Hey, I have a crazy idea.
Huh.
Do you want to drive for a change?
No.
I got a better question. Would you drive for a change? Because I don't want to drive either.
Where are you going?
Rycom.
Good guess. I could drive.
Because I don't trust my driving right now. I'm really, really tired. I'm like dozing off.
I think you're right, Chris. But I also think I looked it up. I think it derives from hurricane. The name derives from Native Americans, so that's what the Western people called it. And typhoon derives from Chinese. Typhoon. Word typhoon. So that's just what they called it. But I mean, I think it's just more of a coincidence that they happen to be in opposite directions.
I actually think it's interesting because...
Yeah, that's not why. That's just...
it's just what they
I looked
call
it up. Yeah, that's just what they called it in that part of the world.
I think
before we were all interconnected.
I actually think it's really interesting because people call it typhoon when there's actually no there's no N at the end. It's just typhoon. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it would... technically Typhoo. There's no N at the end. Typhoon.
Is that right?
Huh?
Is that right?
Yeah, and in Japanese we call it typhoon. We don't call it typhoon. So I always thought it was really interesting that people put an N at the end of typhoon.
Okay, you can read the comments.
Oh, it's not that hard. You get used to it, Kara.
What?
Driving off base.
Driving off base?
Yeah.
Well, the base is still, I mean, you still drive on the other side of the road.
Yeah, I mean, once you get the driving on the other side of the road down, that's pretty much it, really. I mean, there's more cars and traffic, but it's really not that much more difficult. I guess you have to be, you kind of look at it like Frogger. You're just dodging cars left and right. That's not that bad.
Yeah, that's true, actually. There's, like, not enough lanes here, I noticed. So when you drive, it's like, you can't drive in the left lane the whole way because people are just parked on the side, and you can't drive on the right lane the whole way because there's a bunch of people turning right. So you just have to swerve back and forth between lanes because there's no lane that just goes straight without people stopped in it.
My dad was a weather forecaster at Kadena, and we got outside during Diana while my dad tested new equipment, and we watched the birds trying to fly into the wind but push backwards.
Oh, that should be cool.
We would have Typhoon parties. I know, my friend Jake allegedly, I just call him Jake. I call him Jake allegedly because that's his YouTube name, but his name is Jake. And Jake,
What is his last name? Is it allegedly?
No.
Oh.
It's O something. I don't remember. But Jake had a Typhoon party yesterday with his boyfriend and his boyfriend's grandma. And his boyfriend's grandma came over and made them food and everything, and she spent the night and everything, and like they were all getting ready to just hang out for the Typhoon, and it turned out to be so weak. Hi Oliver, what's up? Not much. We just went to we went to Hamahida just to kind of take a look at the ocean, and now we're headed to Rycom because I need to go pick up some stuff. My dad just told me Yo got a license, but we all said we don't trust her yet, including Moon. Well, you're never gonna get better until you start doing it.
Oh, Yo got a license?
Yeah.
Has she driven before?
Although
Did she drive?
Don't take this the
Thailand?
wrong way if anybody's from Thailand, but let me tell you something. I've been to Thailand. I've seen enough accidents while I was in Thailand that like I can tell you that in Thailand traffic laws are more of a suggestion than they are mandatory.
Oh, definitely.
So
They're all over the place there.
like I know there's that stereotype that Asians are bad drivers, but if you actually go to East Asian countries and you see how they drive, you can kind of understand why.
Yeah, I think people round up Japanese into that group, but
You like in Japan, it's like rigorous. I had to go through hours and hours and hours, and I think I paid like $2,000 to get my license. It was like a month and a half. It was like a month and a half of just written work, right? Like book work. And then I had another month of driven work, right, driving. And then I got to take the test. But Japan's really strict. But like East Asian countries, I remember my friend, this is a pretty funny story. Chris was with us actually. We were riding on a bus in Thailand, and my friend Tyler had his arm hanging out the bus window, and this lady behind him tapped on his shoulder and was like, don't stick your hand, like basically motioning for him not to stick his arm out the window. And he pulled his arm in, and literally in that second another bus rammed into the side of our bus where his arm was dangling outside. That lady literally saved Tyler's arm. It would have been crushed. I don't know what kind of psychic powers this lady had, but it was amazing.
She's probably just like, these buses always crash, so keep your arms and feet inside the vehicle at all times. You know, like you're riding the Matterhorn.
Yeah, it was crazy. We were stationed there when they were transitioning to driving on the opposite side of the road.
Oh,
yeah,
that must have been.
That would have been weird. My grandma talks about it a lot because my grandma, you know, like my mom and my grandma grew up when this was still American territory. Or at least my mom did. So she remembers using dollars instead of yen. And I think that's one thing too, is like a lot of people in that era, you know, they talk about half kids and like feeling like Okinawans instead of Japanese, and I think newer kids like me who grew up as Okinawa being part of Japan for most of our lives aren't really like, I don't know, like I still call myself Japanese. like, I feel Okinawan for sure. I'm very proud of being Okinawan, but I'm not as, like, you know, I don't go get on people's throat for calling me Japanese, because, I mean, that's what my passport is. You're gonna turn right. But I can understand, like, kids who grew up in that era where the transitioning was happening, to have that kind of mentality. Because I talk to a lot of kids, like, I've talked to a lot of kids nowadays who are like, are you Okinawan or do you feel Japanese? And a lot of them are like, well, we're Okinawan, but we don't have a problem with being called Japanese.
Yeah, we asked Rhea, and she was like...
I mean, she's proud of being Okinawan.
She's like, yeah.
But it's not like
Okinawan, but
yeah.
I don't really care.
It's not like a big deal. Allegedly has... No, it is an O, but I don't think it's Oshiro. I think it's like a... I think it might be like a Mexican last name.
Oh. Like Ole.
In Korea, it's pretty bad too.
The driving?
Yeah, when I went, I didn't believe it until my friend's mom blew right through the first red light.
Oh. We just got in the car and ignored all the stop signs and lights.
Ray said Korea red light optional. That's how it is in East Asian countries too.
Japan is really they're sort of the black sheep of all Asia, I think.
No, it was Tyler, not Morgan.
Yeah, it was Tyler.
Yeah, it was Tyler. We didn't really, we would have stayed, but you remember, Chris, you had to meet your friend, so we had to like run back to the apartment to catch another bus, like, because we weren't that far away from our bus stop from the place we were staying at. Where can I buy you both some lunch?
Where can I buy you? Who's that?
It's, Pat.
Oh. I don't know. Patreon?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I technically have a Patreon account.
Is that what you're talking about?
Like, if you want to contribute or donate, I guess I could post my Patreon.
It's kind of weird.
I know, I don't like pushing that stuff. I have some Patreon members, but I never push it or really ever talk about it. I don't know, but I do technically have a Patreon, if that's something you'd be interested in contributing to. I don't know, that's so weird to say. So, I don't know, for me it's really uncomfortable.
Here's a sun, eh?
Some of our friends growing up still take offense to being called Japanese, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
I think the newer generations for sure don't really care.
I think it's
about
just the takeover, you know. But what, you know, I think a lot of it is because in
Get
the
your
war.
weird papa. I don't know if that's gonna happen, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's because of the war, like the Japanese soldiers, like basically did horrible things to Okinawans, so they don't want to be associated with them.
I think both of them are kind of in the wrong in the sense that Japan doesn't acknowledge what they did during the war, and that's really pisses off everybody, you know? It's like, if Japan, the government would just take ownership of the fact. And also, I think because of that mentality, the people of Japan don't even consider Okinawans Japanese. Like, I remember when I went to Thailand, and my friend Tyler asked a group of Japanese people what they thought about Okinawa, and all the Japanese kids are like, oh, we don't even think Okinawa is Japan. Like, they're not even Japanese. And I'm just like,
It's actually
great, thanks, y'all.
Well, it goes both ways though, because I've had people comment on my posts that are from mainland,
Mm-hmm.
And so I had this one girl, and she was saying that
Hey, Chris, I got you some beer yesterday.
her grandmother taught her that Okinawa was made up of like the criminals from Japan. Like that's where they sent all the criminals.
No, that's not it. But we're not Australia.
I know, but I'm telling you, that's what she thought. That's what her grandma taught her.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm saying it goes both ways, right? Like, Okinawans hate Japanese for, well, you know, I mean, obviously they don't hate each other. I mean, I guess some do. But my point is, they don't feel the same way about each other, and both of them have, like, animosity for, like, different reasons. And it's both understandable. Because, like, if you're taught that, oh, yeah, Okinawa's the prison island, she literally said that. She's like, my grandma taught me that it was the prison island, that we sent all of our bad people there.
Hi guys, watching you guys as my hubby and I head home. He just asked me if I'm Japanese because he knows I'm from Okinawa. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those, I think for me, it's just, it's unfortunate because I think the world is compromised or just nations taking over.
I mean, I think this is the status right now.
Yeah. I mean,
Because,
I think definitely Okinawa has a very unique heritage. Okinawa is culturally different from
Should I
Japan.
go straight?
Yeah, keep going straight. But we've been Japan for so long, and it's, I think I can blame the Japanese and the government for not, you know, doing more to acknowledge Okinawa as a prefecture instead of just using it as a tourist hotspot.
Yeah.
But I can also say Okinawans
Don't really welcome Japan either.
Yeah,
so.
I remember when my mom was growing up, there was mainlanders down the street who had moved from Japan to Okinawa, and it was post-war, back in like the 60s and 70s, and everybody on the block in Okinawa just basically was absolutely just completely rude to these mainlanders, except my grandma. My grandma actually welcomed them with open arms, and she was really kind. And my grandma lost family members during the war, but you know, she knew that, you know, it wasn't them. So it's just, I don't know, it sucks when that kind of animosity gets created, because we could be so much powerful and stronger as a unit instead of apart. That's why I try not to contribute to the whole, like, you know,
well,
you gotta call me Japanese, or you gotta call me Okinawan because I'm not Japanese.
I have I just made a video on my YouTube channel that was, Are Okinawans Japanese? And I talked about this. But one of the things is, like, the biggest thing is that Japan doesn't recognize different, like, ethnicities in their country. Like, legally speaking, if you are from Japan, or if you're a resident, I mean, not a resident, a citizen of Japan, you are Japanese legally. So they treat it like a ethnicity as well as a nationality. But then, like, you have America, where, you know, Hawaiians are Hawaiian, but they're still American. And, like, that's exactly what's happening in Okinawa, except everyone's, like, resistant to it, you know?
We know someone here, a local Uchinaju, that got offended at an Okinawan business because they had a rising sun flag as part of their sign. Yeah. Kat says the vlog you did was very good. I know I've gotten people who wanted me to talk about it from my perspective, being half Okinawan and half American.
I just wanted to take a neutral view and see both sides of it, you know.
I feel like my views are actually pretty neutral as well. I mean, I'm proud to be Okinawan. If I ever got tattoos, it would be just covered in Okinawa tattoos, because I'm very proud to be an Okinawan. But I'm also not, I don't know. I also try not to be,
No, not like Puerto Rico, because Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. It's not like a state.
Well,
Okinawa is actually a prefecture of Japan. It's not like just owned by Japan. It's actually Japan.
Yeah.
So.
And it's been Japan for a long time. Yeah, somebody else.
Also, yeah, Puerto Rico also has a lot of differences because of that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's like not governed the same way in Puerto Rico.
Actually, when Matt first started his YouTube channel, there was a lady from mainland Japan that was just constantly like telling him, you know, like, you're promoting false stuff because Okinawa isn't even part of Japan and all that. Okinawa is like Guam.
Yeah, I think a lot of people
and I'm
think
like,
that
no, it's not. Okinawa is a prefecture of Japan.
It's because
Guam is a territory.
It's because of the way Okinawa is treated. Like, people treat it like it's different than Japan, and it's like, and it is different, but it's like, legally speaking, it's not a territory. It doesn't have exclusive laws or regulations. Like, it's literally a prefecture of Japan and is governed by everything exactly the same as Japan is. Plus, at this point, probably not, you know, in the 60s and 70s, but at this point, like, pretty much every main, or most of them anyway, Japanese, like, store, anything you can find in Japan is like here too, you know, store-wise and restaurants-wise and
so I enjoy
food-wise.
this drive visit to places every weekend. Look forward to it. That's awesome. Yeah, we enjoy it too. I was actually kind of worried with the Typhoon. Like, I mean, I love Typhoons, don't get me wrong, but I was kind of like, oh no, it's going to come on a Sunday. I wonder if we're going to be able to go out and do things. Some of the elders would come up to me as a kid and put their middle finger in my face. I would be scared. What? Why? Oh, I used to get my hair pulled all the time because it's blonde. Oh. That's crazy. I agree with you, Chris. I agree. I think that's what bugs a lot of Okinawans. Japanese governments are not fair in that way. He said, I think what bugs me most about it is that mainland Japanese want to try and control the preservation of Okinawan culture, but will use it as a convenient scapegoat for political agendas. And I agree with you. And that's why everybody has a problem with each other.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is, like, you know, in the U.S., like, America's America, but they also, like, respect and almost encourage, like, different cultures and stuff, you know? They're not going to be like, you're not Hawaiian anymore, you're American, or, you know, for pretty much any region. Because it's so diverse as a country anyway. But, yeah, in Japan, it's just like, yeah, you're Japanese. I don't care what your past says, you know?
I heard stories that before you need a passport to go to mainland. That's what my mom was saying. Back when it was still American territory, back in the 70s, you actually needed...
Oh, yeah, I could probably see that.
Yeah, in order to go to Japan, you needed a passport.
What a lot of people don't realize either is it was part of America for like 15 years in the 50s?
50s, 60s, and
Yeah.
70s.
No, it was like 16 years, 15 years. But prior to that, it was still Japan for like 100 years.
Yeah.
So it's been part of Japan for a long time, with the exception of that 10 or 15 years. So I think, you know, it's sort of funny. I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with how the Japanese treated the Okinawans in the war. But it's not like, I mean, I guess in comparison to like how long Japan has been a country, it's like a new acquisition. But I mean, it's been part of Japan for a couple hundred years now. Like I said, with that exception of a decade.
15, 16 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I did a lot of research for that video, so yeah, I learned a lot. But yeah, it's definitely, it is Japan. Like, people think it's different, and
Yeah, I totally
it's
missed the turn.
not.
It would actually be faster to go right, but it's fine.
I do appreciate the different culture and stuff here, though.
I like the island.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's definitely, I think it's important to preserve. But yeah, I was thinking, like, if I do ever get a tattoo, it would be an Okinawan tattoo.
I missed the turn.
You can go straight. Chris is back street driving. You can go right to go faster, but I forgot to tell you that.
Oh.
So you could go straight.
Yeah, because it's up on the hill over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I can go that way, but I tend to like to go this way because I like to see Mangasoko as I'm passing by. So, woo!
Let me go over. I know I need to turn though, right?
Yeah, you're gonna need to turn right at the very end of this.
Just a little bit of flooding over there.
So right now we passed Awase. We're getting to Nakagusuku area. If anybody remembers Mangasoko, that'll be coming up to your right. So. Yep. Let me see something. Chris is like, you're passing the best ramen shop on the island. And I'm like, I don't know about that. It was good. It was.
Where?
Just keep going straight. At the Sukiya, you're gonna turn right.
Oh, okay. That one.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not the best.
Ramen is super subjective, I noticed.
Ramen is very subjective. See, I like tonkotsu ramen. That's like the only ramen I really like. So if it doesn't have tonkotsu ramen, chances are I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah, I feel like every time somebody has like the best ramen place, it's like always different for everyone.
Yeah.
And it's not like the other people don't try the other one. Because like I remember in Sacramento, people were
Sorry,
like, this
guys.
is the best. We tried it and we're like, nah. And other people were like, this is the best.
So this is what we're looking at. You're gonna turn right at that next light. You can see the clouds. Fields. And tonkotsu is my absolute favorite ramen. I love tonkotsu ramen. Matt's favorite is tantan men. He likes the spices.
Turn here.
Turn here. And then you're gonna get on the left-hand side. Yeah, Chris can't eat it because he's allergic to peanuts. is kind of interesting because Japan doesn't typically like peanuts isn't really like a huge thing in Japan, but
you're so short.
I am.
And you can't even reach that.
Well, you also have the seat so far back.
What is it? Vertically challenged?
Yeah, I'm vertically challenged. I don't see it as a challenge. I love being short.
That looked pretty challenging to move the phone.
I enjoy being short.
Is it A&W?
For me, it's like I can fit in airplanes and nobody else can.
It's true. Airplanes are not designed for people.
I think it's funny. Sorry, I have to do something real quick. Like my phone keeps like disconnecting on the comment section, so I get lost in the comments. Sorry guys.
Yeah, when you minimize it, like doesn't take any.
Yeah. I like most ramen aside from Tanu because I have it. I just had yakisoba from Costco. Sucks. Hey Sean. Yeah, I don't remember like Costco having good yakisoba. Yeah, that's not too much of a problem in Japan because everything is built for short people. You can turn left. But in American shelves, definitely, that was a problem. Anything, or is that not linking anything? Let me know. Does that link work? Doesn't look like it does.
Yeah, I think you can click on it. It doesn't like highlight it in Facebook, but you can still click on it.
Costco yakisoba sounds fake to me. Right? I can understand that. Some Japanese places have shelves super high though.
I don't think it's called yakisoba at Costco.
Usually it's called like chow mein, right? Like I think they call like a lot of times people call because they have the Chinese. China has their own version of like chow mein and stuff.
It's probably called Kirkland Yaki.
Kirkland Yaki. Okay, cool. So we're headed in a tunnel, and we're going to.
Y'all are staying connected.
Cup of noodles.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff here. If you guys look to your right over here, this is
360 camera.
this is
Look around.
yeah, this is what do you call it? Love Motel Alley over there. Where there's a bunch
Is that
of,
where it's at?
yeah, it's back over here. That big hotel actually used to be the Queen Lion Love Motel, but now it's just a regular hotel. Look at that view though. Woo!
There's Rycom.
Yep, and there's the Rycom Mall coming up.
Go in the back way here.
The yakisoba is frozen and you microwave. We could go from the front so people could see the front. Yeah, it did. I kind of missed that like winding road though, because there used to be a golf course over here, and there used to be like winding back roads and stuff. Kind of missed that. Love Motels is basically a sex motel. It's where you go to have sex. It's so in Japan, I mean it's more than just having sex. People go and have affairs and stuff, but I think Japan is Asian cultures in general, but Japan is also that families. Every house is a multi-generational family. You got grandmas and uncles and cousins and aunts and everybody living under one roof. So privacy is extraordinarily hard to come by in Japan. So people like to go to love motels to do their business because you can't get that kind of privacy since everybody and their grandma literally lives under one roof. So love motels are around. Now, it's also a place where people meet up and have affairs, and prostitutes, but you're gonna want to go. So this is the Rycom Mall.
Well, you can go on this way.
That's fine. Yeah, hang out in the jacuzzi and watch TV.
Where do you want me to go?
You can just park.
Okay.
Do you remember? Maybe we could go towards the back, actually. Do you remember the restaurant that had an airplane on the top near Camp Monstrum? You know, I remember that place with the plane on the top. I didn't know what it was. The longest time I actually thought it was a love motel. I didn't know it was a restaurant. Do you or your mom have a good recipe for yakisoba? You know, we don't really make yakisoba all that often. It's not that hard though. You just cut up some vegetables, throw in some meat, and then you could go to any Asian market and they usually have like a yakisoba sauce, and then you just throw that on top of the yakisoba and then you mix it. And if you really want to go super authentic, you could get a bottle of Japanese Kewpie mayonnaise and throw that on top as well, and that's always a good time.
There's so many apartment buildings here.
I know.
Look at that.
That's a very thin apartment building.
Yeah. Blow over during the typhoon.
Hourly rate just east of Kadena. There was a name for that area. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Sean made a good point. Love motels are also hourly rate, so you're paying by the hour. Mm-hmm. They have overnight stays and stuff, but not often. And recently, love motels have actually is starting to be used kind of as a regular hotel too. Business people will come over and like just crash at love motels and stuff.
They the nightly rate though is like not much different.
Hey Chris, do we have ryokans in Okinawa? I don't think we do. I think that's more of a mainland Japanese thing. I mean, we might now, but that's more of a mainland Japanese thing, I think. What I love to do is put mayo in with my noodles and tuna. That actually sounds really good. But it can't be like Miracle Whip or like the American mayo. It has to be the Japanese mayo, because Japanese mayo tastes completely different from American mayonnaise. It's the, what is that? It's the MSG in it that makes it taste so good.
The MSG?
They have Kewpie at Costco now. Wow. Oh, yeah, Hawaii.
What did you pin?
Our YouTube channels.
Both of them?
Mm-hmm.
There's only one there.
No, there's two. If you click on it, there's two.
Oh.
Uncle Roger likes MSG. Japanese, actually Asian food has a lot of MSG in it, typically. Oh.
Alright, gonna end that. Oh, look at my hair is messed up.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You look like Lloyd and I look like Harry.
Ready, Harry?
Oh, is that what the difference is? It's so good, though. It really is. It's so good. Should we go inside?
I guess.
Okay. You just gotta be discreet.
Or we could end it.
Japan's very,
I can't
like...
see what they're doing.
Well, I have my phone with me. I can check the comments.
All I see is my pinned comment. That's how cool Facebook chat is.
Hey, Jeff Cerna's in here.
Ah.
Sorry, did I smack you in the back of the head?
Yeah, but, you know, it's nothing new.
Wow. Okay, so we're gonna go inside. I don't know if we can take you guys.
They want to go in, I guess.
Yep, let's go in. Okay.
All right.
We're taking you in. Can you give me my keys? Mask up.
All right, everyone wants to go in. Oh, the door just flew open. All right, you can read the comments on your phone. I'll just hold it. No, I've recorded in Rycom. In fact, I did a live video in Rycom already. It was like before this Facebook channel even existed.
Yeah, you met somebody who was watching, right, on Facebook?
Yeah, she still watches. I'm sorry, I forgot her name, but when I see it in the chat, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the one I met.
Oh, the wind. Push backwards.
Oh, my light's on.
Oh, it is on. Why is it on? Oh. It's off.
Oh. Interesting.
Alright, we are inside. You know, we might actually start bumping into people more now that they're allowed to go off base.
Oh, yeah. This is the middle right here.
I do not have a fever.
So there's Gourmet World.
Yeah, there's an actual mall.
Oh, I should have used that app because I should have tried the app because I could use the wide angle.
Oh yeah. There's a new store over there.
What?
There's a new store over there.
Okay. We go to different places.
Well, I need to go there. I'm here for a specific reason.
Yeah, this is like a real mall, guys. In fact, this mall is actually bigger than...
Gourmet World House McDonald's.
Yep.
Gourmet, didn't you know?
This mall is actually bigger than any mall I went to in the Bay Area or Sacramento.
Yeah, it's a pretty big mall. Do you think this is bigger than the Galleria?
Yeah, it's bigger than the Galleria for sure. For sure. The Galleria is only 2 stories. And I'm not even sure it's this long, to be honest. There's the Great Mall in San Jose, but that's not really... It is a big mall, but it's like just a lot of square footage. It's not necessarily a lot of stores. Just a lot of big stores.
There is an aquarium downstairs. It's a small one. Yeah, there are stores here that have old-time snacks. In fact, I should pick some up for Matt.
There's also a Pokemon store. And there's a Ghibli store.
Do you want to take this phone?
Like My Neighbor Totoro.
Do you want to take this phone and kind of look around for them and go shop for some stuff?
Take both phones? I need help.
Well, I'm here to grocery shop, so.
I guess. Is it charged up?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you want to come with me to the store where I grocery shop.
Alright, we could look around. I'll take you guys around a bit.
It's up to you.
Can't call you though. If we do that.
That's true. I mean, I'm not going to be long. I'm just going to be in the store.
Okay. Are they saying anything? Are you gonna comment?
No, nobody's really saying anything. There's the beard poppers that Chris isn't going to get. Right, Chris. Oh, they have a goulash. That sounds really good.
Yeah, I think, like we were saying earlier, I think a lot of people that haven't been here since the 60s and 70s have like this image of Okinawa where it's like so uncivilized compared to like mainland.
Oh, they're starting to come out with the Halloween stuff.
And I think that's why a lot of people think it's so different than Japan.
Oh, Halloween stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited for Halloween.
Yeah, they do have a Bath Body Works. There's a lot of things they have.
These are those Korean spicy noodles.
Yeah.
We had them, actually.
In the States we do.
No, I mean, I've eaten them.
Here?
Yeah. They're not that spicy. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Go check out the rest of the mall. It's a Caldi coffee farm, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, Japanese candies are super cute. Man, I could like barely read your guys' comments on this phone. When you hold the phone sideways, guys, it like shows you one comment at a time. So, this is not the Okinawa people know. Tokyo 2020 official gift shop. I don't think they're doing too well. Just saying. Yeah, it's empty. This is 6 stories, Sharon. It's well, it's 5. I think it's 5 stories, and then there's a bunch of shops on the roof. No, wait, it's 6 stories. They built another story. Well, 7 stories, I guess, if you count the roof. Yeah, Rycom is probably made up of majority US stores. 5 stories. Oh, it's 5 stories, okay. 6 with the roof. Or is the roof a 5th story? Oh, you're right. Yeah, 5 stories. Yeah, because there's 3 here, and then there's 1 when you go down. And then there's the other one that you go up on. There's the Pokemon store. Up there, guys. We had to order everything from Sears catalog when I lived there. If that mall wasn't there when I was in high school, 88-91, I wouldn't have gone inside. I wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's actually a lot of malls here in Okinawa now. This is like the biggest one. And then Parco City is another also very large one. But there's a lot of little ones around too. This is like an electronics store, which I like. There's vending machines everywhere. I'll go up one more time. Kojima. It's really nice. Yeah, like I said, I think honestly this is nicer than the malls we had in the Sacramento area. San Jose area has some nice malls too, but still they're much smaller than this. Look, here's Totoro. Ghibli, Studio Ghibli. So that's a cool store. If anyone's a Ghibli fan. Ghibli. Dibbity, dibbity. They have a movie theater here. Here's the theater. Is there a food court? Yeah, there's a huge food court. I'm coming up on the food court. So what's playing? I don't know, actually. Makes McDonald's. Yeah, here's the food, starting to get into food. These are like restaurants. You guys keep asking what the music is. I like barely even hear the music. There's just a lot of noise going on. So I'll show you guys. I've seen a couple of Americans, but yeah, not too many. I don't know if they're still on restriction or not. Here, I'll show you guys what this food court has. So there's 2 main floors, and you could like touch on the food you want. This is 3 and 4. Here's more on 2, more on 1. Here's the Sky Diner on 5. Those are like fancy restaurants. Cafes. Yeah, there's a lot. Hand sanitization. Wipe my phone down too, I guess. Swiping the phone. Let's see. McDonald's. Very busy. Oh, I'll go outside. Well, they have the outside closed actually, but I was going to show you the view. So they normally have this balcony here. Olive Garden or Cheesecake Factory? No, they don't have those. The fancy restaurants are like Japanese ones typically. Actually, the food court doesn't have... I don't think the food court has any, like, American food places aside from McDonald's. Well, there's Baskin-Robbins, I guess. But Baskin-Robbins is more popular here than America. So, I'll go this way. Arcade. Do you prefer to eat American fast food chains or Japanese? Oh, I definitely like Japanese. I actually, I've always really liked American food. Or, I mean, not American food. I've always really liked Asian food. A lot. Like, even when I was in America, I would pretty much really try to only eat Asian food. Not just Japanese, just like all Asian food I really like. I mean, American food is good every once in a while, but I'm not like super into it. Do many people smoke there? Yeah, a lot of people do smoke in Japan, actually. My friend always hyped up food in the US and I wasn't that in. I will say though, Chris, California has some good variety if you don't mind spending, you know, at least $15 per meal. Even at a cheap place. But they have food from like all over the world, and there's some pretty good restaurants around, especially if you're in the cities. Number one smoking capital in the world? I didn't know if it was number one, but yeah, Japanese food all day long, but I love hamburgers. Yeah, I agree, Japanese food. You know what I miss is getting food from a bento truck. Oh yeah. Do they smoke inside? Yeah, they actually have designated smoking rooms inside the mall here. So you'll see just a bunch of people packed in a little tiny room and they're smoking. Now they're playing, who sings that? Is that One Republic or something? I don't remember. Let me, they have this like little area here. Even American food in Oki are better than in America. Actually, there is truth to that. Honestly, just like the Japanese culture is, they really want to please their customers, you know. Here's one of those, you know, they have the fake food sitting out, and those look really good. Believe it or not, guys, this is a cafe, and this price is sort of expensive here. Although, at least in California, for 590 yen, that's like $5.50. Where are you gonna find this? This is like, I don't know, a $13, $14 plate of spaghetti or something at Buca di Beppo or something, or Olive Garden. And this is considered like sort of a pricier one because we're in the mall. Yeah, Jimmy's, the cake place, it's still here. Can you go to the top floor? Miss this so much. This is cool, brings us back. Lots of Jimmy's. What a tour you have shared. This is complete accident. Top floor is just restaurants. Yeah, it's just fancy restaurants. It's like sort of outside, inside. We can go out there. That'd be a cool place to hang out during a typhoon. They'll be building a Coco's in San Diego. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I know they have a few in LA. I like how they display the food. Those are all seasonal pastas. Matt. Oh, okay. Well, regardless, 590 yen for them is just ridiculously cheap. At the Target Cafe, you can get pasta for $5. That's true. There is some places, I guess. That definitely wasn't a Target, though. That was like a sit-down sort of restaurant area. We actually did eat. Oh, Kit wants to meet in front of the cinema. Well, we're going up to the roof, Kit, if you're watching. Also, you are right, Chris. I am going the wrong direction. I am just going to a parking lot. I hope you guys enjoyed that escalator ride. We're still riding the escalator. But as you can see, there's parking. You know what? I knew this was the parking lot too. I don't even know why I went up here. I was just thinking, oh yeah, top floor. Okay, I'll just go on the first escalators I see. You guys want to ride the escalators again, or? The admission actually is free. Some of these rides are free here in Okinawa. You wanted to avoid Kit. Okay, I'm in front of the theater, and we'll end it together. Where is she? Well, now I'm in front of the theater. But I don't see Kit. Oh, there she is. I love the smell of that mall. I think the movie theater popcorn reminds me of high school. Yeah, I really can smell the movie theater popcorn a lot. Want to see what's playing? Oh, this movie. New Pixar movie. Is that, oh, well, it's already out, yeah. And then what is this? Wonder Woman.
Wow, they have Kingsman?
1984. Kingsman. New movies.
They already come out with a new Kingsman.
I guess. I mean, these American movies, and there's some Japanese movies over there. I can't zoom in with this.
So my mom says she's hungry.
Okay. Well, we might just end it here. So let's do that. That was a long video, guys. You got a lot of surprises. It was just supposed to see the end of the typhoon, and you guys got to see the mall. So anyway, guys, yeah, here it goes.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad we got to go out today instead of stay at home.
Yeah, we were just going to sit at home and answer questions. So anyway, yeah, see you guys next Sunday. Bye. Peace.